Hi guys, my name is Aimee Cho, golf professional. Today we're gonna go ahead and do a swing analysis and compare Rory swing versus Koepka's. Let's get started. Ta-da! Subscribe, like, and comment down below how your golf game is going. And now, back to the golf lesson. If you take a look at Rory's golf swing, he uses a lot of hips to power through. Whereas when you look at Koepka, he doesn't use as much hips as Rory, and he is recognized as one of the players to use more of his oblique to turn his shoulders. The common thing here between the two players is in the shoulders. The secret is in the shoulders, guys, because Rory is ultimately turning his hips to turn the shoulders. As long as your shoulders are turning nice and smooth and fast, that's going to transfer into the golf club head. The club head speed is gonna go up faster. That means you're gonna hit the golf ball nice and long. And if you look at Koepka, he's using his obliques to turn his shoulders, and of course his shoulders are nice and fast, so that way his club head speed is fast as well. So it's all in the shoulder turn, guys. Shoulder turn is not something new, but you've probably never really heard of it being emphasized as a very important part to creating power. This is because if we start mentioning shoulder turn to regular golfers, a lot of them start doing this. I even missed the golf ball. Using the pressure in the arms to turn the shoulders. And when you start doing this, what's gonna happen is that the shoulder turn will no longer be smooth. It'll be broken up. And also because of the pressure and the broken up turn, the shoulder speed is going to be slower, meaning your club head speed is going to be lower. That means you're gonna hit the golf ball a lot shorter, right? And also, if you have too much pressure in your arms and you force rotate your shoulders, you're going to be prone to injuries, a lot of problems in your elbows, shoulders, your ribs, and your lower back. So we don't want to cause any injuries. The core-dex swing theory was developed for those who have weak core, bad back, or to prevent any injuries. And for those who don't have the greatest athletic ability, but want to learn the correct swing, the fastest, easiest way possible. That's why the core-dex was created. So if you look at Rory's swing again, he uses his hips and the core kind of stabilizes and transfers that rotation into the shoulders. Boom, this way. But if you have a weak core and you use the hips as much as Rory does, now this rotation is going to be disconnected at your core. Your core is not going to be able to transfer it into your shoulders, and that puts a lot of strain on your back, guys. If you finish around the golf and your back is hurting, you need to check to see if your hips are moving too much, okay? And then when your hips go really hard and the core is not able to support this movement, what happens is your shoulders become very slow. And then from there, most of the regular golfers turn the shoulders, putting pressure in their arms. So that's just going to cause short, crooked shots and injuries. We don't want that. And also because Rory uses hips, core, and shoulders to hit the golf ball, it's like 3 things to coordinate. And I am pretty athletic, but I have a tough time keeping those in sync, especially if I don't practice enough. So if you look at Koepka, he uses 2 parts, core and the shoulders, as main to turn. Boom. And when I teach this to all my students, they instantly gain distance because their shoulders become very efficient compared to when they were using the hips, right? So they gain distance, and the feedback usually is that they say it feels effortless and less strain on the body. And one more example is Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods used to use a lot of his hips to create power back in the day, but now he has a lot of injuries and all that stuff. So now you can clearly tell that he's really trying to keep his hips quiet, and he's really using the obliques to turn the shoulders. You can see this if you watch closely. When I start mentioning about using the obliques to turn the shoulders, a lot of golfers draw question marks and they're like, how do you do that? I've never felt that before. So today I'm going to show you a fantastic exercise to get you doing that. All right, if you work out a lot, you've probably done this in the gym. It's the crab walks. You're gonna be walking sideways. If you have enough room, it's good to go 10 steps to the left and 10 to the right. But if you don't have too much room to work with, you're going to do 1 step to the left and 1 step to the right like this. I want you to take your golf setup with your feet together, and we're just gonna go a lot deeper this way, and we're going to try and stay down at this level. I never want to see you come up, and you're going to take a big step to the left, keeping that level, and then to the right. You're going to do this about 30 times to start with, just to warm up, and you're gonna start feeling a lot of tension in your thighs and glute, and this is really great. A lot of the tour players do this exercise actually. And then once you get used to it, we're gonna go ahead and add a turn. So you're gonna step and turn, step and turn. When you're doing this, I want you to pay close attention to 2 things. When you step and turn, I really don't want you to come up. A lot of people tend to come up because it's not easy to turn in this position. Another thing is, I don't want you to turn with the shoulder tension. I want you to really feel those obliques engage. Won't be able to breathe that easy when you do this correctly. So step and turn, step and turn. Now this is really going to help you keep your hips pretty steady and use your obliques to rotate the shoulders. If you understand this, let's go ahead and hit a golf ball using that. Okay, pretend like you're Koepka and you're using your oblique. If you have a weak core, bad back, or you simply want to learn the correct mechanics the fastest way, give core-dex a try. The whole series is on mympacing.com. Go check that out. Or try the crab walks. It's really going to help you to use your core to rotate those shoulders beautifully, help you to hit that driver long and straight. I hope you're able to follow along. If you have more questions, please come to Ask Aimee section on my website. Leave your questions and comments there. I'll see you guys in the next video.